So Braden, you've obviously seen a lot of him and what he can do over the past couple months. Just what are you looking for him to bring? What do you think he can bring? What impresses you about him?
Braden's been a really good player for us down in Hartford. I think he's a very good defensive player. He's an incredible skater, and for his age, he's very strong. So, I think one of the things that players coming to the National Hockey League have troubles with is eliminating play. And that's like knocking a guy off a puck and separating him and then making the next play. Braden's young, but that's something I think that he will make the transition a lot easier than other guys whenever he gets his opportunity to do that.
You had him for a short time last year. I'm wondering, can you measure progress from a year ago to now with what you see?
He made quite an impression with us last year. He only played for 2 games with us, and I know when their junior team started to play up again, I know myself and Gordon Murphy were disappointed to see him go. We wanted to spend the year with him, but obviously the rules were that he had to return. But, I think he's just a little bit stronger, a little bit faster, and just a little bit smarter. But like I said, he was there for such a short time, and he made a good impression then.
I was going to say, are you able to see whether joining Team Canada last year was, had much of an impact on him and his confidence level? Have you talked about that at all with him?
No, I think all the players, it's a great experience for them, and just playing at a higher level. Like, you play at junior, and a lot of those players dominate junior, and they're not pushed all the time. And you just play, especially a high-stakes tournament, your focus has to be on par, or be very sharp. So I think anybody who plays that tournament's a good experience, and it helps them in their development.
When you look at the guys that are down in Hartford or here now, is there is there a way to tell how they can make the jump? Like, is there one thing to look for in making the jump from the AHL to the NHL? What a guy must do to succeed up here?
It's a difficult situation because you are here for just a short time, and even you see guys that are with a team regularly but are in and out of the lineup. They feel that when they do get their opportunity, they don't want to make a mistake, because you make a mistake, that's a reason for the coach to take you out. And same with a player that just called up from Hartford, is that they might be their only chance. So they put a lot of pressure on themselves and keeping their game so simple that they don't want to make that mistake, but then they also get in a position where they can help the team by making a play. But I don't know. It's a fine line. It's a balancing act for those players. But from what I've seen, those guys that are getting a call up just because of the circumstances, they managed it very well.
Off of Monday's game, where does the focus need to be for tomorrow night in improving on that?
Well, I think this team's done such a good job in rebounding after a loss and haven't strung together bad stretches where they haven't played well. So, I think this is a very mature group, and they're very focused on knowing what they need to do. And they have a bad game, and they're able to turn the page and move on to the next game. And, hopefully that can happen tomorrow night at San Jose.